What are we talking? Hey, thanks for waiting for me. It's a little late, as usual. We're gonna get into this real quick and fast and get going. How are you today? Good? A O or all right. Alvin, what it do? How did you do today? I hope you did good. Because I didn't. Oh well, wait. I can't say that. I can't say I haven't checked. I you know, I do it kind of early and I get going. That Seattle game, how did that turn out last night? Man, I didn't see that coming. I thought that was a good bet. Any other time, I would take that too. Because Seattle is not. I mean, The Mariners has never made it to a World Series, have they? I think the closest that they got was one time when they had Floyd Bannister and Ken Griffey Jr. Can't remember. I know it was one of those, right? Well, let's get to this shit. Blind as a bat. Hey Alvin, I got something to share with you guys. Wait. You got the 1/8? Who was that? Yeah, so really quickly, my son was telling me a story about a guy. Oh, the Dodgers. The Dodgers won that, didn't they? I couldn't see the Dodgers losing, man. The Dodgers might be on a tear. Like I was saying, guy, it just the right thing happened at the right time, and sometimes it can be something as unfortunate as a player getting hurt or passing away, or paralyzed or something like that. A lot of times we don't want that to happen, right? Just to get a win, because um, at that point, when one of your teammates like is critically injured or passes away, it could either work one direction or the other, right? Um, you just got to focus in. I can remember I had a family member that passed away, and I didn't think it would bother me. And I was at work. It was like I fucking just zoned out. I was zoned the hell out. Okay, so let's see. But yeah, while I'm getting this, Alvin, I guess this is Scott my son works with. He said the guy doesn't like him, and when he goes to talk to the guy is nice and smiling, and hey, everything is okay. He said, yeah, but I heard you had a problem with me. He goes, oh no. And I guess the guy, he said, just talks a lot. And he says, but every time he sees him, he's nice. I said, dude, my best advice to you, just stay away from him. Because he'll be that kind of guy that'll turn you in if you do something. He's probably laying for you. Because usually if a guy is passive aggressive like that, you're never gonna know what his true intentions are, right? He's gonna be talking that's oh, is everything's okay, and then as soon as you finish talking with him, he's in the office. Yeah, I like Wu. I like Wu. How did he do last night? He's hittable. That's what happens. Fucking hate that, man. That's the worst thing to accept is when you're playing a team and the team sucks, but on that given day, your best wasn't good enough. Ain't that you didn't play hard. It's just that your best wasn't good enough. And that's a hard pill to swallow. All right, Philadelphia 4, Miami 1. I called that. I mean, Colorado versus Washington 0-0, rain delay, top of the first. The Yankees and the Angels 2-2. I stayed away from that game. When the Yankees jacked me on that first game of the series, because I just needed them to win. But when they jacked me on that game, I said, okay, the Angels got their number. Stayed up, go away from those games, and I did, man. Toronto 2, Arizona 0. I knew, right? Minnesota, Cincinnati tie, rain delay. You know, man, back on the East Coast where you guys are located, rain is common. But out here in California, you're not gonna get any rain until like maybe October, definitely November and December, and all the way up until what, May. You're gonna get a lot of rain. But during the summer months, if you get, does it rain? Yeah, it does. Look at this. What the? Baltimore 8, Tampa 0. Atlanta 3. Well, we knew that, right? When I see a Baltimore game, I act like I don't see it, right? And the Tigers and the Pirates will make it up tomorrow. Carl called me and told me. So remember what my beef is with those guys at Pittsburgh. Now, Paul Skeens and Screwball will both be pitching, but one's going to pitch the first game, and not Skittles, but Skeens will pitch the second. And you know what? And to be honest with you, I like the Tigers anyway, but I hope they blow them out. I hope they beat Skeens and beat the crap out of them. I love Skeens, but why are you guys trying to shy away from a good game? What the hell? You win, you win. Look, at this point, the way Pittsburgh is, you win, you the shit, right? Your confidence level goes up. So now how it's set up, if Paul Skeens wins, Pittsburgh is like, okay, coming into that game, they're like this, Pittsburgh is. If they got if Kurt Scruble's pitching and they put Skeens against them, and let's say Scrubble won, not Scrubble, but the other Skeens win. Here's the morale in the locker room. It went from here to here, right? Now, you don't put Scrubble in. I mean, the Tigers is Scrubble. You don't put Skeens in. You let him pitch the second game, right? If Skeens wins that game, well, Pittsburgh is going to come in there like this. If Skeens wins, Pittsburgh is going to be like this, and they're going to stay like that. I mean, it's just no movement. They're going to come into the game like this. Oh, we expected to lose to Turk Screwball or whatever. But we got our guy going next. Paul Skeens wins. Look, guys, it ain't even moved. Right? Now, if Paul Skeens loses, the flip side, Paul Skeens goes up against Screwball, and Pittsburgh wins. Right? You need that momentum builder. They're not the Tigers, man. The Tigers don't give a shit. They're just going to fight and claw back the next game. But Pittsburgh, and I was liking those guys, but I just think, dude, just look. Let's be honest. When I go to a baseball game or any kind of game, I don't pay my money to see the coach. If the coach is colorful, and he's great, like the Lions coach, you get more for your money, right? But just a regular guy like this guy at Pittsburgh, because I don't even know his name. See what I mean? Dude, nobody come to play to see you coach or manage. You've been doing a horrible job. And now you got a good game. and you shying away from. No, you're punking out. I'm done. Let me stop. That's just pissing me off. I'm sure Vegas. They probably talked to Vegas. Vegas probably gave him an ultimatum. Vegas probably wants him. The other guy had a seven ERA. Yep. You know, man. I seen a guy back in the day. He had a 10 point something ERA. Played against the Tigers. Man, this dude one hit the Tigers. One hit him. And guess what? When he played again, somebody blew the. They rocked this guy off the mound in the first inning. I swear to God, I swear. But, all right, let's get at it. I did a WNBA game. I took one, and I got busy, so I wasn't able to put it up. But I'll be able to post tomorrow. But it doesn't matter. The Connecticut Sun is losing to the Phoenix Mercury, 64-53. Guys, I saw some disturbing things on the court with the Fever, right? What happened? What's the late young lady's name? You know who I'm talking about? The chick that just shoot the lights out. Caitlin. You guys know who I'm talking? Caitlin. All right, you're gonna have to force me to go into my bag of tricks. I blow. Caitlin Clark. I don't know why I couldn't remember. But Caitlin Clark is a very, very, very good player. She's one of those you never really see it because we don't see too many um, sports with women that's involved at a professional level. But now what we're getting to see women at that elite level. And Caitlin Clark is that gal. She's that deal. And I came on here and I kind of like defended the WNBA saying they're not picking with her. That's just rookie treatment. Well, she's a sophomore, dude. That shit is still happening, and the WNBA need to get a hold of that. They need to get a handle on it. All right. I want to say this, and I hope I don't offend anybody. You got to, sometimes not sometimes women can be catty, right? They can be. I mean, that's just. I know sometimes my wife will come in church try to pick fights with me. And the more you tune them out, the worse she gets, right? So you got to find a way to spin it off. But man, you gonna take the good with the bad, man, because this shit with Caitlin Clark is just it's out of control. Come on, man, y'all. They pushing the gal. She getting fouled. I mean, it's something every week. Every week. Come on. But one thing I like about Caitlin Clark is she's a tough son of a bitch, right? She's tough. And she'll hold her face or whatever, but you don't see her after the game whining and crying. Because that's not her. She'll be all right. But for now, this catty bullshit, man, this shit's got to stop. Fuck, this ain't, you know what I mean? And if somebody says, oh, you just chauvinist. No, I'm not. I don't care. I grew up in a house with a bunch of ladies. But I'm just saying that sometimes women can be more catty than guys. Now, guys can be bitchy, right? But trust and believe, they will get straightened the fuck out if they get out of line. All right, so let's get to it. MLB. No. I pulled up Atlanta. I guess Atlanta won. So let me go over and look at this again. Philadelphia 4, Miami 1, LA Angels 2, New York Yankees 2, Arizona, Toronto. Toronto 2, Arizona 0. We knew that, right? Yeah. Atlanta 4, or should I say Chris Sales 4. The New York Metropolitans nothing. Tampa and Baltimore. Baltimore 8, Tampa 0. Kansas City 0, Texas 2. All right, and the washout or the rain delay has stopped in DC. What's going on there now? Okay, yeah, runner is on second, no out. Well, 1 out, and Colorado's on the move. Minnesota at Cincinnati. That's later. Yeah, all these other games are later. Yeah. Baltimore and Seattle. Yesterday. What was the final score, Alvin, with that score? Because they're showing it's they won, but they don't play until later on the night. What gives? All right. Oh, this is today. Okay. They must have had an early game today. Because I forgot Crochet was pitching. Did you win off of Crochet? I hope you did. And watch this. Remember I used to trash FanDuel? I can't do it anymore because I started comparing FanDuel and I used to swear by ESPN.com, but you win more money with FanDuel. Just saying. And you get better odds and all that other stuff. ESPN is easier because it allows you to tease stuff, and mess around with some games. Normally, if they set you can push say Indiana is favored. No. What is it? +6 Indiana? Well, you can move it back +12. If they won +6, you would get $60. But you move that shit all the way back to lose by a higher number, like 8 or 12. Now that $60 that you would have won if you'd have left it, that $60 will probably turn into 20 or 15. If you're broke, it works for you. But if you're trying to get big money, that shit ain't gonna work. And they also force you to these guys you can't. So FanDuel, you can pick the Tigers on the money line, and then you can take the under in that game, right? ESPN won't let you do that. Okay, here's my opinion, boys and girls. For baseball, basketball, I haven't tried hockey yet, but I played sparingly in FanDuel. So I'll go ahead and put the NHL on the side of FanDuel. Those are the only games I would take on FanDuel. College basketball, pro basketball, baseball. I just know FanDuel is probably good for the NFL and is definitely good for college football because you can tease stuff. Because you know how these jokers come out. But I guarantee you, here's another thing. If it's like that for college, it's going to be like that for the WNBA. So, here we go. So, if you're doing college football, NFL, it'll be easier to win more money on ESPN because ESPN can let you tease, the points. You can buy points. You know what I mean? And you were going to get $60 back, but now you're not. You're going to get. Okay. All right. Yes, I was reading something. Okay, let's get at it. Okay. All right, let's do it. Probable pitchers. Let's see who we have on tap for tonight. Okay. Hey, Rach. Rachel.
Yeah.
Hey, can you turn the basketball game on for me?
Sure.
You're the best. That's my daughter, guys. My daughter is awesome. That's my youngest daughter. She just graduated. And you're talking about a sports fanatic? And I had the audacity one day. She was watching, I think it was in the NFL. And she was in here. She was in the living room yelling and screaming. And I told her, I said, hey, what are you doing? And I told her, just relax. But I went in the bedroom and I thought, wait a minute. You used to do the same exact thing. So I went back in and said, I'm sorry, just go for broke. I used to do the same shit. All right. So tomorrow, Philadelphia won today. Or they're winning. So Philadelphia will be playing the Marlins again. Christopher Sanchez, who I like, big lefty, crafty lefty, 5-2, 3.05 ERA, 88 strikeouts. Edward Cabrera, 2-2, ERA 4.10 with 58 strikeouts. I don't know about you boys, but that's going to be a good game. Because Edward Cabrera's no pushover, and neither is Chris Sanchez. So that's going to be interesting. Will I take the under? Nope. Because I don't trust the Phillies bullpen or the Marlins. Hey guys, how's that thing in Iran? Have they got that thing figured out yet? Because that's not cool, man. I just hate, man, that innocent people have to die because of one or two guys' ideology clashes. And then to put in there, this guy's been over there fighting for decades, man. And, put the kids first, man. I mean, you fucking guys as old as dirt. You kicked up bullshit when you was young and you still kicking it up. I get it. I get all the politics stuff and Palestine getting screwed and, Israel pissed off because they said the land was promised to them and whatnot. I don't have a dog in the fight. But how about this, guys? How about saying yes to life? Sounds too much like right. All right, let's get this on. So the basketball game is on tomorrow. Holy Jesus. Oh well, I gotta wait till tomorrow. I guess I put Indiana on a couple of parlays. I suck. I'm gonna take the Philadelphia Phillies on the run line, on the money line on this one. It could get to be where I think the Phillies could probably open this up in the end, right? But in a game like this, I would take Philadelphia in the first 5 innings. Or no, I'm sorry. Take the under in the first 5 innings. That's an easy way of punking out. You see that? When you punk out, you at least got to have some dignity. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll take the under in the first 5. I'll take that. I'll buy that for $1. Detroit Tigers versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Paul Skeens. This is the second game. Paul Skeens. Well, let me start up at the top. Okay, Minnesota Twins at Cincinnati Reds. 12:40, uh, a 4:30, a 12:40 start time. 12:30, whatever. Chris Paddock, 2-6, ERA 4.30, and 53 strikeouts. I like that. I mean, will I rush? But if I just had to, I would take the Cincinnati Reds on the money line on this one. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do it. Let's just say, let's go with the. I mean, either way is your choice. You can take the Reds on the run line or on the money line, on the money line or the spread. I'm just telling you now, the Reds. So it's up to you how you do it. Me personally, the reason I don't want to give you advice on that is because my advice has been shitty for the last 2 weeks. Um, the Reds is, I mean, I was always watching the Reds, checking them out. Because I guess one time I saw them on TV. No, I didn't see them on TV. I was looking at the paper. And had a game, and I'm like, man, when I came up in the 70s, I mean, the Cincinnati Reds was like, that that was the bar. When you played the Cincinnati Reds, you shitting me? Them guys were like, you had Pete Rose over there. Let me ask you guys a question. Are they ever gonna put Pete Rose in the Hall of Fame? They should, right? And I guarantee you the same guy who spearheaded all of this to keep him out of the Hall of Fame, he's probably got all kind of shit lined up in his closet. Guaranteed, because it never fails. One of the guy who's the most, critical, he's always got some shit going on in his back room. All right, let's get going. The Rockies with the Nats tomorrow. Trevor Williams with the Nats, 3-8, ERA 5.71, 52 strikeouts. He will be going against Colorado's Chase Dolinger, 2-7. ERA is 6.57 with 46 strikeouts. Watch out on this game, guys. I feel a sweep coming. I I really do, because I didn't know the Nationals was that bad until I want to say what, May, and I was like, oh no, these not the old Nats. And Colorado's just got their number. Let me see what the score is right now. Fuck you, Jack. You'll learn the hard way. So Philadelphia's about to win. This game with Washington is still 0-0 in the first inning. Um, just notice, usually it will be easier for the Nats to win on that rubber match, but I'll take the Colorado Rockies. And remember, Alvin, Erica said that today's game with Colorado and Washington is going to go over, so we're going to keep an eye on that one. And Erica seems to know her shit, so I'm on board with it, especially any woman, because for some odd reason, well, I kind of think I know what it is. They say women's intuition is like through the roof. So maybe they just see shit that we can't fucking see. I know they fucking smarter than us. But for some odd reason, man, when ladies get to gambling and stuff like that, watch out. They get to hitting, man. All right. So Colorado's got a man on first and it's just one out. New York Yankees 2, Angels 2, Toronto 2, Arizona 1, Cincinnati and Minnesota is not started up yet because of the rain. Atlanta 4. I'm sorry. Chris Sales 4, the New York Metropolitans nothing. Baltimore 8, Tampa 3, whatever. Kansas City 1, Texas 2, whatever. Boston and Seattle, so they played earlier. Garrett Crochet 3, Seattle 1. The Phoenix Mercury is putting a beating on the Colorado. I'm not sorry, the Connecticut Sun. They say the Connecticut Sun is looking to move. They want to leave. Okay, so here, guys, watch this. Here's what I understand. If you're playing in Colorado and in that area, you got so many teams lined up around you. You, I won't even call you a small market team. I would still consider you a big market team. You know why? Because you're in that New York area, right? Whoa! How did that happen? How, what happened? What went on that made you the reason? Oh, okay, okay, okay. Not bad. I not bad. I like Colorado. I like. I'll be honest, guys. Colorado's going to win today, and they're going to win tomorrow, and good for them. Baltimore sucks 8, and Tampa 3. Well, I meant to say Tampa. I didn't mean to say sucks. Man, Pittsburgh and Detroit postponed because of rain. St. Louis, Chicago White Sox postponed because of rain. Chicago and Milwaukee postponed because of rain. Yeah, that's that time of the year back east, man. That's to be expected. So that, oh no. You know what that means, right? Well, no, because Detroit is getting rain too. Because normally, if it rains in Chicago on Tuesday, Wednesday it's going to rain in Detroit. Because the pattern goes from west to east. Maybe they, fuck. I don't even care. All right, let's get back at these other games. I gotta get one of those things so I can show you stuff when I'm, pulling up the screens and everything, so you guys can just follow on it. But I guess it takes time, right? Yeah, you can't get in on time, man. Sometimes it's kind of like if you can pick a good ass ticket, and maybe for instance you pick a six legger, or a five legger. They're gonna give you $500 if you win. Well, dog, if you get in as soon as that first pitch is thrown, you still might win, but you ain't getting that $500. That should have probably taken down to like 100, won't it? Depends, right? All right. Uh-huh. Sorry, guys, that lost these screens. Let's go back into MLB. All right. We left off with the Colorado Rockies. Take the Colorado Rockies on the money line. Um, the Angels and the Yankees. I don't like that game. Carlos Rondon is on the mound tomorrow. So maybe, and my God, they playing this in the Bronx. Now here, I will go out on the limb and I'll take the Yankees on the run line for tomorrow. I definitely will. I'll take the Yankees on the run line tomorrow. Pittsburgh first game. Andrew Heaney versus Turk Scrubble. Now I'm getting ready to go in here because it's going to be interesting. I want to see when is the last time Henley pitched. The last game he pitched was June 12th in the loss. He took a beating from the Cubbies. He went 6 innings, gave up 4 hits, 3 runs. Before that, he played Philadelphia, no decision, but he gave up 4 hits, 1 run, struck out 5. That's okay. Um, then the one after before that, he went five. He went 5 innings, gave up 5 hits and 2 runs, 3 strikeouts. All right, so he the 13th. So let's look and see what 12. I think Paulski. So did they play a double? They played a double hitter against the Cubs, and they had Paul Skeens going first. They ran him out of the ballpark in that game. Paul Skeens went 5 innings, gave up 4 hits, 2 base on balls. So hold on. This is something I just can't let go because it's bugging the fuck out of me, man. Okay, maybe I got it wrong. So Paul Skeens' last game was June 13th, right? Let's go find Henley again. Andrew Henley. Okay, yeah, he pitched on the 12th. Okay, I was like, man, because it just showed that it wasn't a doubleheader. But so technically, you could probably start Paul Skeens in that first one, man. I mean, you're not messing up the rotation like that, dude. I thought, messing up a rotation is like if the guy pitches on Monday, and then you turn around and want to have the guy pitch on like if you pitch him on Friday on Monday, then you want to turn around and send him to pitch on Wednesday or Thursday. That's just too that's just too close. So I get it, right? But these guys, so according to this, they got the same amount of time, man. One day ain't gonna make or break you, man. They should switch that shit up. Detroit don't even have a pitcher listed in that second game. Good. Good. 'Cause I'm getting sick of Pittsburgh's bull crap. I'm gonna start calling those guys out. What a joke. I'm just playing, guys. I'm just talking shit. I just like to hear myself talk. All right, so let's get back. So that the Paul Skeens deal is the last game he pitched was on the 13th, and Henley. Let's get it again. Andrew Henley's last day he pitched was on the 12th. Yeah, Henley last game June 12th. Paul Skeens' last game he pitched was the 13th. So yeah, in theory, okay, I get it, right? He needs that extra day. But no, man, don't punk out. Get him ready, man. Guys, they should have worked something out. You knew you had the Tigers on your schedule, and I'm telling you, Alvin, I know what they're doing. They're trying to squander away because and now this is what I perceive. I think the Pittsburgh Pirates manager, I think he thinks that is that Clint Hurdle? Is he still over there? Let me look, because I like Clint Hurdle. I won't badmouth him if it's him. I'll keep my mouth shut. Let's see. Pittsburgh. Don Kelly. Okay. What's his fucking problem? Okay, here he is. I see the guy. Whoa, okay. So it says here that Major League, his Major League resumes, including playing for the Pirates and Tigers and Marlins, but now he's moving up from bench coach to manager for the Pirates. Ah, okay. But dude, come in with guns a blazing. Put Henley, put Kurt Skeens in there, man, on the first game. I'm sure the media got like the big time media was probably pissed. Oh yeah, so I didn't know he got fired. Did you guys know that the Pirates other guy he got fired? I can see why. But dude, if you're gonna come in like this, come in looking good. Whatever. Doesn't mean anything. You just can't punk out like that. That's bullshit. All right, here we go. Here we go. Just really quickly, I'm going to recap because what I'm going to start doing is putting games in and see what it looks like for tomorrow. I said I would take the Cincinnati Reds. They've got Minnesota is favored. Minnesota was favored yesterday, weren't they? I think so. Because that was a game I said that. Is it? What's the score? That rain, man. That rain fucking sucks. But like I say, it's the summer. It's that time of the year. All right. Let's go. All right, so it's being rained out. That game is raining there too. Yeah, it is a wild one. And nothing's rain delay, top of the first. And they had last I checked, Cincinnati was not favored. Whatever. Yeah, I don't think Cincinnati was favored yesterday. I think they had Minnesota favored. I'll take the Reds again tomorrow. I think the Reds is that much better. I know that the Twins started off kind of crappy, and then they picked it back up. But as we know, the baseball season is long and grueling, so you're gonna expect to have some losing streaks. Hopefully, you don't have a whole bunch of them like Colorado did. All right, so I'll take the Tigers on the run line against Pittsburgh and Andrew Heaney. You know the deal with me and Kurt Struble. Give me Turk Struble. 7 strikeouts is pushing it. Just give me 5, right? Give me 5. Give me 6. You don't want to fuck up a good parlay, even though it's Turk Struble. I get it. Just go 5. Go 6. If you want to go over, you can. I wouldn't, because that might be the breaking point between a losing ticket and a $40,000 ticket. And if it's a $40,000 ticket that you screwed up on, getting the picture, you will be at the bar all night. Your wife will have to come get you and drag you home. And then you're going to stay in bed and you'll be tossing and turning in the middle of the night. Your wife's going to get up, go sleep on the couch. Yeah, don't do it. It's just long, man. You see that coming, right? Man. All right, so we'll take the Tigers on the run line tomorrow in that first game of the doubleheader. St. Louis Cardinals versus the White Sox. Eric Fetty, 3-6, ERA 3.65, 51 strikeouts. Sean Burke is up, 3-7, ERA 4.1, and 54 strikeouts. Now watch this. St. Louis has a better record overall. Let me see. Yeah, St. Louis, the Cardinals are 38. The Cardinals are 38 and 35. Hold on. Now, I want to take Sean Burke, but I'm not. I'm going to take the St. Louis Cardinals on the money line on this one, guys. All right, what did I do with my bet slip? All right, here we go. We'll take Cincinnati Reds on the money line. I like that, right? It was like that. It was like that today, right? Let me go look. No, Cincinnati was favored, but it was one of those days they were favored, and I was like, what are you getting at?" All right, so let's get back at it. Um, So we'll go with the, let me see, where did I leave off at? We're going to take the St. Louis Cardinals. Yeah. Take the St. Louis Cardinals on the money line. You can also take them on the run line if you like. Either way, I'm going to go with the Cardinals. Wow, shit, it's another doubleheader. The second game of the Cardinals versus the White Sox, Michael McGravy, sweet, McGravy, 1-1, ERA 3.09. 10 strikeouts versus Chicago's Mike Vasil or Vals. Yeah, Vasils. 3-2, 1.99 ERA, 32 strikeouts. Let's go for a split. Give me the Chicago White Sox on the money line on the second game. If anything, I would take that second game, the White Sox run line, right? Or the money line, it doesn't matter. But on that first game, I'll take the Cardinals. I don't see a sweep coming in this. If that's what I'm trying to hint at, I don't see a sweep coming in there. Milwaukee Brewers in Chicago. Milwaukee doesn't have a pitcher listed yet. Jamison Tolan will be on the mound for the Cubbies, 7-3. ERA 3.48. 65 strikeouts. Let's wait on that one, guys, until we can find out who's going to be in that, who's going to be pitching. The KC Royals, Michael Walker versus the Texas Rangers. Michael Walker's 3-6, ERA 3.38, and 60 strikeouts. Michael Walker's last game, he did good against the Tigers. I think that's the guy who put the Tigers in their place. Yep, but unfortunately, as good as he pitched, he didn't even get the decision. Listen to this game with Michael Walker and the Tigers. He didn't get a decision in the game. He went 7 innings, 7 full innings. This fucker only gave up 1 hit. He allowed no runs. He walked 1 batter and struck out 6. Go fuck yourself. That's what he told all of us. Have a nice day. Michael Walker did good, but watch this. The next game, 6 days later, he played the White Sox. He lost in that game. He went 6, gave up 6 hits, 3 runs, 1 base on ball. That's a walk, and 5 strikeouts. In the most recent game against the Athletics, 0-1 in that he took the loss. He went 5 innings. He gave up 9 hits. Holy Jesus! He gave up 9 hits, 5 runs. He walked 2 batters and he struck out 5. You blow. Guys, I don't know who the Rangers is going to have out there, but I'm just waiting, man. I think I'm going to take the Rangers, the Texas Rangers. Because I thought Michael Walker was a lot better in that game against the Tigers than what his record indicates. But, and we all know this. I was trying to say I didn't want my battery to run out. Yeah. And we know this, guys, that sometimes you're going to have this guy that's just got your number. He's got it. So, what are you going to do? Nothing. It ain't shit you can do. Hold on, guys. 1 minute. All right, I had to turn the light on. Because I was looking like no light. And I had that James Orenthal look. Huh. Passed away. I remember when OJ was going down the freeway. Yeah, because I think the Lakers were in the championship too that year. With Kobe. I remember driving, and guys, don't get mad at me. My little stupid commentaries, they don't mean the hill of beans. But I'm like, if you didn't do it, why the hell are you running? And you OJ? Get the fuck out of here. But I know you guys watched it, but when they had the the movie on. I'm sorry. Chris Hill's got five Ks. He should be fired. And see, that's why I told you. But I can't say nothing, Alan. I'm the worst offender. I just try to help you guys not make the same mistakes I make. Because I'll say, oh, don't take him, and then you mess up a good parlay. You don't know how many parlays I had winning, and I lost all because one jack off didn't didn't get two strikeouts more or one more, right? So yeah, sorry that happened, Alvin. Happens to the best. And you know what, Alvin? It's easy. It's easier said than done, ain't it? Because you see matchups, they're good matchups. You like it, right? So you go with it. Now, if you didn't bet, now watch this. If you didn't bet, that fucker today would have thrown about 12 strikeouts if you didn't bet. I'm telling you, man. I believe in the universe, and I think the universe plays dirty tricks on us gamblers to teach us some kind of lesson we're supposed to learn out of this. I still haven't. Maybe because I'm too thick. So, but I don't. I still haven't gotten it because I say, okay, it's almost like, and I know you guys feel this way. You can relate. You sit down, you get the paper, you look at a game, and you go, oh, Pittsburgh and Detroit. And you go, and then the guys is looking with their pen and paper. And it was like, nope, don't do it yet. And then you say, yep, I'm gonna take Pittsburgh. They go, okay, boys, let's go. Let's go take the Tigers. Fuck you, Jack. All right. So I like the Rangers tomorrow, and I don't know. We don't know who's going to be pitching, but for me, it doesn't matter. I'm going to take the. Not unless if something drastic happens, or if they got to insert a guy, and this guy is a middle reliever, and he sucks. But outside of that, man, nope. I'll wait to see who they put up. What the hell? I'll wait to see who they put up, and then once they show who they're gonna go with, then I'll make my move from there. I'm not stupid. Well, can be debated, right? Okay, let's go, baby. Let's go. Give me 1 minute, guys. Give me 1 minute. All right, let's get at it. Uh-huh. We'll wait and see, and then I'm going to take. I like the Rangers, guys. I like the Rangers in that game. The Diamondbacks versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Uh, Diamondbacks will have Ryan. Is it Ryan Nelson versus Kevin Guzman? Ryan Nelson is 3-2, ERA 4.14, 41 strikeouts. Kevin Guzman 5-5, 4.08 ERA, 80 strikeouts. Let's take the Blue Jays on the run line, guys. I really like the Blue Jays in this game. Really do. I picked them today too. Cleveland Guardians versus the San Francisco Giants. They'll start playing they'll start playing at 4 o'clock tomorrow at Oracle Park. Um, Galvin Williams, 5 and 3, ERA 3.89, 72 strikeouts. We'll be going against Logan Webb, 6-5, ERA 2.58, 105 strikeouts. I'll tell you what, for some odd reason, I like Cleveland in this game. I don't know. Hold on for 1 minute, guys. Hold on. Hold on. Thank you, guys. Thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for being patient with me. Logan Webb is a good guy. I like Logan Webb for San Francisco, but for just some reason, I just say I'm gonna take Cleveland, man. I think let's see who's. Where is it at? Show it to me. Oh, here we go. Yeah, the Giants is favorite. Nope. Give me Cleveland plus the points. If you want to take them plus the points or take the money line, it's going to be more money if you take the money line. But for some odd reason, I like the Cleveland Guardians, and I never pick these guys. I don't know. I kind of stay away from games like that. So yeah, I will take the Cleveland Guardians on the money line. Or you can take the plus the points. Plus the points, that'll be cheaper. I mean, that might be. You're not going to get as much as you do if they just go straight up and win. But you always got to go with the what if factor. Because a game like this could be the difference with one run, right? So if that team loses by one, I mean, if they beat them by 1 point, you're like, God damn it, Ron. And I'm like, yeah, well, you should have taken. No, I ain't gonna do that. But yeah, just in case if you want. But for me, I don't care. I'm gonna take the money line on this one with Cleveland and San Francisco. San Francisco just don't strike the heart of me like they used to. I remember the Tigers used to go there and get the shit kicked out of them. All right, so that's it. And we already did the Cardinals when I said they were gonna split. Philadelphia and Chris Sanchez. I took Philadelphia on the money line. The New York Mets versus the Atlanta Braves. Clay Holmes. I'm gonna tell you guys, I like the Mets in this game. I really do. I mean, I'll take the Mets plus the points. I wouldn't go straight money line, but I would take the points. But here's the deal. It's always like they kind of like give Atlanta like the benefit of the doubt. Dude, they fucking suck. I mean, so I don't know why they're favorite. His record is terrible. Whatever. Fucking Vegas. Yeah, I'm gonna take not Cincinnati. I am going to take. I'm gonna take the New York Metropolitans because I don't like Atlanta like that. You only get one shot at screwing me, maybe two. Well, I don't know, maybe three, maybe four. Fuck, I don't know. All right, so yeah. I like the Atlanta Braves. I'll take the the Mets. I like Clay Holmes, by the way. And I think that's what's got me interested in it. because I like Clay Holmes. I'm kind of going against the grain because normally I would pick Logan Webb and the Giants to beat a team, but see this matchup and see Logan Webb. You run. Logan Webb's got 105 strikeouts. Hey Alvin, tell him to ask you that. You know just as well as I do. That means nothing, does it? That means a hill of beans, man. Yeah, so I'm gonna take the Guardians in that. Uh, okay. All right. So we move on to the next one. Yeah, I like Chris Holmes. And see, here's why I'm tripping on this, because Clay Holmes is 7-3, ERA 2.87, 68 strikeouts. Spencer Strider, this fucker is 1-5. His ERA is 4.35 with 37 strikeouts. Now you see what I mean when they like it's like they trying to give Atlanta some props. Bullshit, man. Or maybe somebody knows something that I don't. Please let me fill me in on it. Yeah, I don't care. I'm just trying to make sure that I miss something. Did we miss something? Because I don't get it. Again, tomorrow. Okay, let me check the. Nope. The Atlanta Braves is favored. The New York Mets are the underdog in this game. The New York Mets record 45-28, well over 500. The Atlanta Braves have not played. I don't think they played 500 ball this year yet. You got Clay Holmes going 7-3, like I said, ERA 2.87, 68 strikeouts. And look it up, guys. I won't lie to you. Spencer Strider 1-5, ERA 4.35, 37 strikeouts. Now, I'm not getting caught up in the stats. Sometimes you can, but on this one, and like with the Cleveland game, sometimes you got to throw logic out of the window, but it got to make sense, right? If you're gonna throw logic out the window, then it's something like it's common sense. And I don't. Okay, let's break it down. June 3rd, Arizona. Spencer Strider, 5 innings, gave up 6 hits, 5 runs. He gave up 5 runs, walked 2 batters, struck out 4. The next game later, June 8th against San Francisco, he lost, right? He went 6 full innings. He gave up 3 hits, 3 runs, walked 3 batters. That fucker is consistent with his base on balls. I could say that. Uh, he struck out 5. And then he went fucking nuts against Colorado. But again, guys, it's Colorado, right? He went 6 innings. He gave up 3 hits. He didn't give up any runs. He only walked 1 batter. And the motherfucker had 13 strikeouts. some things ain't even worth talking about. Um, take the Mets on the run line, man. And this game may also have the makings to be to go over. That's what I'm looking at. By golly, fuck it, man. Give me New York Mets on the run line or the money line. It's your choice. And I'll take a team. I'll take a team under for Atlanta. And I don't know what it is. Let me see if I can find it. Dude, they fucking suck. What are you talking about? You know what, guys? Let's have some guts. You can take New York Mets on the money line or on the run line, and you know what? Let's not overthink it. Let's not try to be Mr. Technical, and give me the under. I mean the over in this game. Let me find out what the over is. 8.5. Yeah, give me the over in that. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't. It's not even worth it. I'm always challenging Vegas. So, guys, if I disappear, just know it has something to do with Vegas straightening me out. So maybe I'll cool out. Nobody at work. Him and his son went to the casinos, and he said that they're playing blackjack, and his son was winning. And he said next day went to go get something to eat, sat down, and he said security and everybody came around and kicked him out. He said he was accused of counting cards or some shit. And then my buddy goes, I said, dude, yeah, when they show up like that, they know you. They've been watching your son. They know they're on to him. He's a kid, man. So, I mean, well, he's like 19. No, he's like 24, I think. Smart kid. All right. So we established. I'm gonna take. I'll take the Mets on the money line, or fuck it, take the Mets on the run line. Also, give me the Mets and Braves game to go over. Fuck, Braves might get this. Might be a one to. This might be like an 8-2 game. It's got all of the feelings of an 8-2, 8-3, kind of game. Spencer, I'm still not getting it though. Let me stop, man, because I don't understand why they're favored. We must be missing something, guys. I don't. If you find out, let me know. Baltimore Orioles versus the Tampa Rays. Charlie Morton, I like that guy. His record is good. Charlie Morton, 3-7 ERA, 6.05, 67 strikeouts. At Tampa, Drew Rasmussen, who's 6-4, ERA 2.55 and 62 strikeouts. Now watch this, guys. Be careful with this game. I like Charlie Morton, but Charlie Morton sucks this year. I know his ERA is high. I like the Rays in this game. I'm going to take the Rays on the run line, guys. When two mediocre teams get at it, it's either going to be a nice game or it's going to be ugly. I think this game is going to get ugly at the end. So, because I don't trust ball. And you know what? As a matter of fact, remember I told you that some fucking guy that was on YouTube was saying how good the Baltimore Orioles bullpen was. I looked that up. I stayed up that whole night. I never found it. I never found what he was talking about. Those are the kind of guys you got to watch out for. They're like Jimmy Swaggart. But Jimmy Swaggart was kind of cool though, man. I know he was like a Jesus freak and stuff, but I bet you he had all the chicks. I'm sure he did. I guarantee you he did. And then I told my mother, I said, "See, I want to be like that, Ma, so I can get all of the chicks." Oh my God, dude. I thought she was going to throw me out of the house. All right. Last game, the Padres versus the Dodgers. Ryan Burkett, 1-0. ERA 2.33. 16 strikeouts. Versus Yakamoto. I know how to pronounce the last name, but the first name, Yoshinobu. Yoshinobu? I don't know. Right away, guys, I looked at this game. First thing that came to me is like, this is going to be like a 1-0 game. I don't know why, but just 1-0 just came to me on this one. And it's strange because these fuckers ain't good. Like, they're not pitching like that. But let's look. Ryan Burkett, he's not bad, right? Against San Francisco, June 3rd, he went, holy fuck, man, they working the shit out this guy. He pitched on the 3rd, the 8th, and they got the guy back out. Come on, man. It's not funny, it's sad. Because here we are, I'm talking about Pittsburgh, and they're talking about, they got to keep the rotation and everything. And because like the last game that Schemes pitched was what, June 13th. And it's spread out. But Ryan's getting a workout. And he better not say anything because they might put him off the team. So against the San Francisco Giants on June 3rd, he struck out 2. He walked 2. He allowed 2 runs. He gave up 2 runs. He gave up 6 hits. Then against Milwaukee, 5 innings, he allowed 1 hit. He didn't allow any runs. That's decent, man. But he only went 5. Dude, we need you longer than that. All right. So, he went the whole... Well, he didn't do the full 5, right? And then I guess he gave up 1 hit, walked 4. That's probably what got him pulled, because he walked 4. But he struck out 4. Against Arizona, he went 5 innings. He gave up 3 hits, 3 runs, and walked 2 batters, and struck out 8 Diamondbacks. Mm-hmm. So let's look at Yakamoto. The last game against the Yankees, he only pitched 3. He gave up 7 hits. He gave up 4 runs. He walked 3, struck out 2. Then on the 7th of June, he beat he went 6 innings against St. Louis. Gave up 4 hits. He didn't give up any runs. That's impressive because that's the Cardinals. They hit good. He only walked 2 batters, and he struck out 9. That's good because St. Louis is well over 500, right? Then he played the Giants on the 13th of June. He lost in that game. He went 4 innings, Gave up 6 hits, gave up 5 runs, walked 5 batters, and struck out 4. You guys, you know I like the Dodgers, don't you? I like them. I love those guys. I don't like them more than I like my Tigers. But watch this. Don't even take the points in San Diego. Take San Diego on the money line, and let's collect that money. Take San Diego on the money line. I like San Diego on this one, and I like the under as well. Oh, that's a good one. Woo! I'm glad I looked at that. Because right away when I look, and they didn't win 4, right? They playing 4. So yeah. Oh yeah. I'll definitely take that. So I got something funny before I go over to the next thing. We're gonna pick some games. My mother was going like, I watch you on your show. You like how I'm sounding like a female? So I go, she goes, I like your show, but you seem like you've gotten smarter. Yeah, whatever, right? At least, she was being truthful. All right, so let's get at it. So I got the bet slip up, right? And let's see. hmm we took Philadelphia on the money line, right? I thought I said the run line. No, I did say the money line. Philadelphia money line against the Marlins. I like the Reds on the money line against Minnesota. All right. We're going to take the San Diego Padres. We're going to take the San Diego Padres on the money line. Fuck it. Right? Let's get this money. The Houston Astros versus the Athletics. And I'm sorry, I saw that game, but it's just a game that's not even. I mean, I'm not saying it is. Well, yeah, I am. I won't bet on that game. I won't. If somebody gave me some money and say, Ron, who are you going to take? I'm a gambler, dude. I'm a true gambler. I would take the Athletics in that game. Only because the Athletics are gamey. Like, they play. They get up for it, right? Yeah, they get up for it, man. So, yeah, I would take the Athletics. You know what? Can we do this? Let's try it. Because normally, let's try. Let's take the Athletics on the money line. No. Let's take the Athletics plus the points because they're not favored, and I don't want to get too arrogant. So let's take the Athletics plus the points, right? That was added on. This is a 4 legs so far. Baltimore and Tampa, I don't like. We agree with the New York Mets. We're going to take New York Mets on the money line. Let me go back down here to San Diego and the Dodgers. I'm going to take the under in that game. Got it. So let's go to under in the San Diego. We already took the Padres on the money line, right? So let's go ahead and take the LA Dodgers on the money line. I mean, on the under. Yeah. Now, I'm on ESPN, right, for now. And the payout goes up astronomically, but they don't. Let me see. We would have to take I don't know, because FanDuel might have the same thing on this one. Let's see if we take the Padres plus the points. Nope, they still tripping. Hold on. So ESPN is acting goofy. The Padres, if you take the Padres in the number in the points, it goes from $200 to $426, right? And if you feel froggy and you want to leap at the San Diego Padres on the money line, it goes from $200 to $600. But the son of a bitches will not give you, they will not let you take the under in that game. Sometimes it's like that with FanDuel. Let me look and see. Hey guys, here's your boy Carl. Carl's on here talking about the Braves. Hey Carl, I swear to God, dude, if the Braves fuck up my parlay, that's bullshit. What? And see, I know Carl. They must be winning. He's, God damn it, Carl. Sorry, guys. My dumbass didn't have my phone plugged up. My battery went out. I bet you thought it was Vegas caught up with my dumbass, didn't you? Yeah, fuck you, Vegas. Actually, I don't mean that. It's just a joke, Vegas. It's just a joke. All right. So I was checking to see about the scores because Carl was harassing me. Look at this, guys. Here's some shit for you. Baltimore 8, Tampa 8. Now you see why I didn't want to. I don't. You know what I mean? Because you take a game like that, your blood pressure is gonna go through the roof. You're gonna yell at the kids. You probably might even kick the dog. The dog is gonna get fed up and bite your dumb ass. So rather from sitting off, a chain reaction like that, don't do it. Okay, so what the hell is Carl talking about? Washington 0, Colorado 0. Los Angeles Angels 3, New York 2. The bottom of the 8th, the Yankees have a man on first and third with 2 outs. Let's get that going, Yankees. Cincinnati's resumed play. The top of the 3rd, Cincinnati 3, Minnesota 1. And I just told you about the Baltimore Orioles versus Tampa. They were beating the crap out of Tampa like 8-0, I think, right? All right, sorry. Okay. Kansas City 4, Texas 3. Cleveland 1, San Francisco nothing. You see what I mean, guys? I'm not feeling the Giants. What the fuck is Carl talking about? Oh, they won early. I'm so dense. No, they lost, I think. Because didn't they? Who did they play Boston, didn't they? All right. Carl, are you on some kind of drugs or something? I need some. Oh, okay, yeah, they did play earlier. They beat the Mets. Okay, duh. All right. Hey, Carl, guess what? As if we didn't know, I mean, I took Atlanta on that game because I, Toronto 8, Arizona 1. Hey, Carl, I mean, because I now remember, I said Chris Sales 3 and whoever won. It's Chris Sales, Carl. But yeah, he fucked Alvin too, though. Because Chris Sales usually get about 6 or 7, right? But that's why I try to be careful with those guys because as good as they are, you know what can happen will happen. I mean, but for the most part, yeah. Hey, fuckface. I mean, Carl, did you take the under in that game? I hope you did, because so anytime Chris Sales and guy Paul Skeens, you always got to consider the under. Except for last week, I got screwed with Paul Skeens, and I took the under, and I didn't get shit. Carl, you got to get with us. We need to get some WNBA stuff. All right, guys, let's finish up doing this parlay. I'll straighten Carl's ass out later. Let's see. They got the College World Series on. I told my daughter to find something, and she put this on. I don't like college baseball. I've never liked it. But those guys are good. They can play. But it just doesn't mean it. I would rather go down to a farm club and work your way from there. But it doesn't matter because those guys do the same thing. Holy shit, this dude is pissed. It was in Omaha. It looks kind of cool. All right, let's finish this shit up. Let's see. All right, so where are we? Where's my bet slip? Okay, here we go. So right now we're at a 5-leg bet slip, right? We've got the New York Mets on the money line. We've got the Houston Astros against the Athletics. We've got the Athletics plus the points. We got the San Diego Padres at LA. I know it makes me sound like a hypocrite because I was just bashing the hell out of San Diego, but I'm going to take San Diego Padres on the money line on this one, guys. All right, so we're at about $620. The Reds versus Minnesota. I took the Reds on the money line. Philadelphia and Miami. I took Philadelphia on the money line only because of Chris Sanchez. I'll just be honest with you. If it wasn't Chris Sanchez, I probably wouldn't even fuck with it. I just want to check one other thing, though. Yeah. You know what, guys? Fuck it, man. Let. I'm not fucking punking out. I'm tired of. Look, let's just take the Phillies. If you take the Phillies on the money line, you're being conservative, right? Take Philadelphia on the with the points, or plus take Philadelphia on the run line. Let me see if we can change that shit. Uh-huh. And I didn't touch that I did touch the game with New York. No, I said I didn't like it. I wasn't going to touch it. Let me see. Where's the Reds? Where's the Reds? Where's Philly? Where's Philly? I need to change Philly. Where are you? Okay. I'm going to do something weird. So I got Philadelphia on the money line. Let's just say for kicks and giggles. Now, this is ESPN. I can check on FanDuel if you want. But let's check out the Philadelphia Phillies on the money line, right? Now I go from $600 to like $400, right? Let's put the over on this game, the total over. $746.24. Let's do that, right? Because Miami is spunky. Philadelphia is always spunky. I was like, okay, I'm going to put them on the run line, right? So I'm automatically seeing the Phillies beat the Marlins by more than 2. I don't have them winning because it's the Phillies, right? The matchups just favor the Phillies with Sanchez. But I look at the Miami Marlins. They're very, very sparky. Or what's the right word for it? They're very spunky. Miami Marlins, Edward Cabrera is not a slouch. His record, he fucking sucks this year, right? But what the hell? Oh, okay. I got this thing on my phone. My son is flying, so he puts it on there. Remember in the 80s, any of you guys, if you were flying on a plane, once you got on that plane, you were isolated from civilization until you got to the nearest phone. Now you can talk on the goddamn plane. All right, let's see. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Edward Cabrera is like 2-2, ERA 4.10, and 58 strikeouts. Guys, I got this feeling, man, that this game might go over. Hold on. Let's just kind of do a little bit of research really quick. Edward Cabrera. So we'll start from the last 3 and move up. He got a win in San Francisco. He went 5 innings. He gave up 6 hits. He didn't give up any runs. He walked 3 people, and he struck out 5. Now, I'm looking at his strikeouts. He's got 5 for for the last 3 games, right? So he's consistent. Tampa, he took the loss. He only pitched 4. He gave up 6 hits, 1 run, and walked 2 batters. This is going to be a high-scoring game because this dude's got a problem with walking people, right? He's got 7 walks. Wait. Yeah, he's got 7 walks. In the last 3 games, he's given up 7 walks. That shit'll get you sent right back to the farm club. I don't know if any of you guys are younger, you probably won't know, but if you're my age or older, you'll know this. Sparky Anderson used to pitch for the Reds and the Tigers. But Sparky was like old school. And if you weren't cutting the mustard, he wasted no time and sent your ass straight to Evansville, Indiana. And that's just how that was. And they would check on you, and if you're good, they'll bring you back. If not, you'll just disappear in the abyss. I'm going to take the over. Give me one other thing. Hold on 1 minute. I'm going to check. Just because I'm trying to be sure. I like the over in this game. I really do. But before I jump to it, I want to check out one other thing. You guys holding up good? It's not many of you guys, but like and subscribe. I enjoy talking to each and every one of you guys every day. You guys are like my family now. So I enjoy talking to you. Yeah, you guys are awesome. They got women playing football. I got this women's league tackle. Well, at least they play not with guys. I remember watching Little League football in Detroit one year. And this girl, she was tough, man. She used to play, right? And she was good. D team, she was laying guys out. I mean, not D team, but the younger kids. She was laying guys out. When she got to like the last level in football for kids, some guy layered her the fuck out. And it was very like disturbing because it was like when you hit her, she turned like a rag doll. And I'm kind of like, I'm looking at the parents saying, why you shouldn't have did that. I mean, yeah, when you play when they're young like that, right? Everybody's on the same level, most, right? Give me 1 minute, guys, and I'll be right with you. This chick that's on the internet, Ashley Edge, she's pretty good. Hold on, guys, give me 1 minute. I'm just doing some research. What am I missing? Where's it at? You guys see it. Thanks. Yeah, guys, I feel comfortable with that over. I'm gonna take that over tomorrow. I will take the over in that game. And actually, that's a good way of punking out because I mean, don't think this because it's the Phillies that they're automatically going to beat the Marlins. That's not how that goes. The Marlins, if you know anything about these teams in baseball, like there's some teams I really don't know too much about. I'll try to learn as much as possible, but some of them don't interest me. So I'm being honest. When I don't know, it just takes me a long time to figure it out and research. But this game against the Marlins and the Phillies, I like the over in that game. hmm So I mean, let's see what Chris Sanchez. Let's look at this dude. 'Cause you know Chris Sanchez gives it up too now. For some odd reason, the more strikeouts you have, sometimes it goes along with giving up the big hit. Because you're always challenging the guy coming down the middle. And if that guy knows you and he's got your number, he's going to tag your ass. I know. You know what, guys? I really want to take the over, but let's just take the Phillies on the run line just to be safe. Because I don't. When I got that good feeling inside of me, I'll do it. But I don't. That's just what I have to look at. I have to look at everything on here and just check it out and see. Um, that's one other thing I forgot to look at. How well are they against lefties? Oh no. Yeah. Chris Sanchez is. I mean, Edward Cabrera is a right-hander, and Chris Sanchez is a left-hander. I thought it was vice versa. Yeah. One other thing. Hold on. Because I want you guys. I want to get this money, and I want to make sure we make the right decision. It's like some odd reason I can't let this go. Hold on. Uh-huh. Hmm. Almost done. Hold on. Okay, so here's something I was looking at. It says the 9.3 strikeouts per 9 innings compiled by the Phillies pitching staff ranks third in the majors. 9.3, 9 times. Okay. Philadelphia's 3.93 team RA ranked 17th amongst all MLB pitching staffs. Yeah, man, this is leaning towards me going going over in this game. Um, the Marlins have scored the 23rd most runs in the league this season. 4.1 per game. Now you see where I was trying to get at. I didn't have the numbers in my head. I just had the games and the outputs. I'm gonna go ahead and take the over. Let's take the over in that game, guys. I do. My God, we need to get this one. Yeah, okay. That's what we'll do. So now let's go and look and see what we. Oh, here we go, right here. So we take the over in the Philadelphia Marlin game. That that gets us up to $756.53. All right. So we're at 5 legs right now. I feel comfortable with this one because we're gonna get there, right? But I don't. I'm not. Sometimes guys we get in our feelings and we want to try to prove a point that we can hit it. Yes, I know I can hit it, right? But I just don't want, for us chasing, this big money and then we wind up not winning anything for 2 months. I would rather win consistently at a lower number, right? $500 a week, that adds up, dude, right? So ego gets in the way, right? And it gets in the way to men and female. When you're used to doing this in gambling, you know what you're capable of doing. And when it's always on the upswing and it's good, you want to push the limit because you think you can do it. But one thing we have to realize is that we don't have any control of the universe and the outcomes of these games. So I like that. I want to stay at 5. A 5-leg bet slip at $20 will get you $756 $1.53. And sometimes we have to watch it because I remember one time I went on this losing streak. Then I go, you know what? I thought I heard somebody at the door. So I said, you know what? Let's stop trying to hit the home run, right? And let's try to get those base hits. Cause think about it, you play baseball, right? You would rather your first three hitters, or whatever, get base hits, right? But if the first guy comes up, he's swinging for the seats. Let's say he gets a home run. Let's say if he gets a home run, so now it's 1-0. Let's say the next guy comes up, he's swinging for the seats. He's another home run hitter, 2-0. Now watch this. If you've got all these guys that's like speedsters and who likes to hit the ball in the alley, you can end up with more runs in that inning just by guys getting on base, not manufacturing a run, but just pretty much with speed and agility, not going for the home run hit, because you can get one guy come up, like the leadoff guy, he walks, right? Then you get another guy comes up, double, right? There comes another guy, a single, right? And then you get walks, and then the next thing you know, the pitch count is getting high for the guy that's on the mound. And sometimes you'll look at after that inning, you might be down 4 or 5-0. So sometimes it's always better to go with. You want to go with with the guys that can get you the most. And I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'm equating that to stop. I'm equating that to I need to stop or start trying to get the big money, right? And just get conservative, get those base hits. So we can take 5-leg parlay, 4-leg parlay, and you hit like that consistently, and you get money. I remember one time, it was like last year. I had to get some stuff done around the house. So what I did was I played like 3 tickets. One of them was 200, one was 100, one of them was $50, and I hit all of them, right? And most people say, "Oh, fuck that, man! You could have put big money on it." Well, I truly, it's just me. I truly believe that sometimes you have to be humble and balance out the universe, man. And oh god, this guy just jacked one. Ooh, this one guy just hit a ball, line shot to left field. He dove for it, and it bounced out of his glove. Now this guy's got like a stand-up triple. Or what? No? Where's he at? Second? It's fucking retarded. You should have 3. Yeah, because when a ball gets past, if a ball gets past you in the outfield, yeah. So yeah, let's go short, right? Let's go short, and we'll just build it up. I did that one time, and before it was all over with, I had like about $2,000 after a month, because I was just putting in like $20, 50, 30. My son was like, "Dad, why are you doing this?" And I'm like, you'll see. And then like after that 1 month, he said, "Oh, I get you." I said, "Yeah, dude. It's called hustling, and it's called being conservative, and not flipping out, and not always trying to get the big hit, the home run, when you can settle for base hits." Like I said, you can get guys come up, you get a base hit. Second guy get a base hit. Third guy get a double, right? So now he gets a double. You got probably a man on second and a man on third, right? 1-0. Somebody comes up, smacks a triple. Now you're up by 5 or 4, and you still got guys on the base, right? So you want to try to maximize your money and just build that shit up. Just leave it in there, just keep building it up. But when you pick like that, you have to make sure that you do your homework, because did I lose something like that? Yeah, I absolutely did. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, so we'll just go with the. We're just gonna try to get this 500 or 700. And once again, like I'm gonna put it together, and I'm gonna put it together tonight, and I'm gonna put it out for you guys to look at. Hold on for 1 second, guys. Sun is flying out west out here. Hold on for 1 minute, guys, and I'll get right back to you. I just wanna nail this down, man. I just think we can make some money, and we can't. I'm not gonna allow my ego because I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I hit pretty well, but you do struggle, and sometimes when you're trying to prove to yourself and everybody else, it doesn't matter because if it's not in the cards, it's not going to happen. Hold on. Oh, one other thing, guys, I want to share something with you. Hold on, let me see. All right, let's get it. So let's see what we have here. I'm gonna pull up. Now here's the cards what I played today, right? What did I pick? So God damn it, man. What a piece of crap. Okay, let's get at it. I got this game with the Mets, but I don't. Who did I take? All right, hold on. I'll do it this way. We'll just do it this way. Okay, I took the Colorado Rockies on the money line. How's that looking? Colorado 2, Washington 1 after 7 innings. All right, so that's 1, and I'm looking good at. Hold on, guys. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this the easy way. Hold on. Oh. All right. All right, guys. You ready? Let's get it. I had to figure out a way to pull it up, so I had to do it from my phone. That's why I got to get one of those things so I don't have to do it like that. All right, so let's get at it. What is this? You suck. So I took the Boston Red Sox on the money line. They won. I took the Philadelphia Phillies on the money line. They covered. I took the Phoenix Mercury on the money line. They covered. What a chicken shit. I went money line on everything. Okay. And then let's see. So that's part of the same ticket. I took the Atlanta Braves. They won. I took the I took the under. God damn it! I took the under in the Chicago St. Louis White Sox game, but that game is postponed. I took the over. I took a NBA game, right? So it looks like I'm going to win one ticket if the dot. Well, if the Pacers if the Pacers win tomorrow, or no, I took the over in the Pacers Thunder game. So if the Thunder and OKC, or if the OKC Thunder and the not Padres, but what is this? Pacers. If they go over tomorrow, and the Dodgers win tonight on the run line, how much money will I make? Hold on. $300, right? And this is after everything is, because they're gonna, a lot of these games are canceling out, they voiding a lot of stuff that's on my ticket. So St. Louis and the White Sox, that's voided out. So all I have to do is the Dodgers win tonight by one, and then the Pacers game go over 221.5. Because pretty much, if you notice the series or the championship, they went that game. Those two went over. They only went under one time. I think it was one time they only went under. So I just took the average. Just okay, these guys are going to shoot it out. They're going to go over. The over is 21.5. So I gambled and said, let they in that series they've been going over more than they've stayed under. They only went under one time. So and it's OKC. They can shoot the lights out. All right, so that one is done. What's this next one? And I know some of you say $300. That's nothing. $300 is a lot. You can take it. You can put it in your bank account, and you can let it, get more money, pizza money. When you get in trouble with the old lady, or you got more than one old lady, you really gonna need it because you got to keep her happy. Or she's gonna go fucking nuts and flip out on you. So the Tigers game, they voided. And all right, I got that established. I'm just moving around, guys. I'm dicking around. So, okay, the Tigers, that's voided. I know I might not make that much because of the void, but hey, man, that's fine by me. Colorado. Where are they? Where's Colorado? Colorado 3, the Nats 1. Guys, I've been on this Colorado shit from the beginning. Actually, I was on their asses all last week. Colorado is like, I think they won like 8 of 9 games so far. Yeah, you laugh. You laugh. All right, so I didn't take that Kansas City game because I took the Reds. I had no idea. Let's go look. Got the win on Atlanta Braves. Got the win on Houston. Let's see that. Oh, hold on. So far this is going to be maybe a profitable day. My dumb ass took that. Who did I take? I took the Astros Athletics. I don't know why I did that because I don't even like that game. Maybe I was possessed. And then there's got another game. If the Dodgers win tonight on the money line on this one, I get $741. So they didn't void out a lot. I guess I could still get the bucks. I get $741. I just need the Dodgers to make the run line tonight. So it seems like, oh, that's easy. Man, it's been a many a time, man, where I'm winning big and I'm feeling good. I'm talking shit, right? When the wife ain't looking in the grocery store, I'm flirting with chicks because I'm on top of the world. And by the time I get home, I lost 5 parlays. And then the wife notices that I'm in a vulnerable position. I'm injured. So when you get lame like that, can't let the old lady or the girlfriends know because they smell blood, dude. And when they smell blood, we're fucked, man. So you know, I can't do it. Like when I'm winning, I just got this stupid look on my face, kind of like right now. No, I get this stupid look on my face, and it is. So women are very intuitive, so they can kind of like read us, but you just gotta have that poker face, man. And but if you're good with the old lady, you know that's fine, right? But she ain't always gotta know. Just like the boyfriends don't always have to know, because there's girls out there, women out there that's winning. But see, that's not fair, because see, they already got Lady Luck on their side, right? And they very intuitive. They can read us, but we probably could read them, but we just don't choose to because we don't really care like that. So whatever. Philadelphia won by. I took Philadelphia on the run line, guys. I'll post it because I want you guys to see it. I'm feeling kind of stingy because I didn't even post this today because I was out and about, so it was hard. I couldn't get it done. Yeah, baby, the Colorado Rockies. Let's do it. Atlanta won. Carl, you're awesome, dude. The Dodgers. So I pretty much no. Holy crap. So I got another one where it looks pretty good, but I gotta have the Dodgers to win, and I took the Pacers on the money line tomorrow. I did that? Why would I do that? I told y'all I must, you know. I wonder, was I drinking? Yeah, it's a good ticket. I mean, my dumbass is, I wagered $28, and the payout is $1,782.29, and I only need the Indiana Pacers to win on the money line, right? The Dodgers to win on the money line, and a lot of other stuff was voided out, so that helped my bitch ass. Hold on, let me see. Gotta get the Dodgers to win. Atlanta won. See, guys, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but it's some things I can figure out, right? And I just kind of knew, right? But I'm going to get with you guys, and I'm going to post this. And I think this strategy that I'm doing now, I'm kind of staying away from FanDuel because I'm just trying to try something out. Because I go back to ESPN, right? And I go to ESPN, and ESPN makes it easier, right? They won't let you add player props. You can, but you have to be careful because if it gets too high, they'll tell you got to take that off. So you make more money on FanDuel, but it's limitations on ESPN, and sometimes that's good. I think, well, I don't think I know. When it comes to like the college college football, use ESPN because you'll go and because I don't think you can tease baseball games, but you can go in, right? And let's just say, and also, guys, like and subscribe if you're listening or you're catching this on a like and subscribe. You guys are awesome. You can also catch college games, and let's just say Notre Dame is playing St. Mary's of the Blind, my favorite. And let's say St. Mary's of the Blind, they got Notre Dame favored by 50, right? Now, we all know in college football, it's a gamble. If they put the points up that high, a lot of times the teams don't cover, right? And it's high like that, instead of asking for 50, just say fuck it and go for 38 or go for 40, right? And that way you won't be stressing. You can win a lot of money. Now, if it offered you that, right, when it gives you that, so instead of making $3,000, right, because you teased it and you bought points, so and my cat's flipping out. Why did he just do that? Huh? I got a show going on. Nah, I'm just playing. So, college football is like this. So when you get a game, some of those guys will cover, right? The 50 or the 40, but not always, right? So it's kind of like it's a mental game with you in Vegas and that fucking team. So normally what I like to do, stress-free, you go for walks, first of all. If you like to run. Maybe keep your blood pressure down, right? Because it's good to take walks and exercise when you're gambling like this, because you lose, your blood pressure goes up. If you win, it still might go up because you're excited. So you always want to take walks, you want to exercise, and then you also want to, get out in fresh air and clear your head and become one with the universe. Breathing in and out, that works. Pilates and all that stuff. They got a guy out here in California, awesome guy on the cliff. He's on the cliffs out here at Mission Beach, and as I always I run past. He's there. He's got his camera. Awesome guy. His energy is off the chain. Oh, yeah, is that mine? Yeah. You have to be careful, guys, because a lot of times when your wife gets your mail, she'll try to read it, but you notice how I caught her ass coming through, and I said, hey, is that for me? Hey, I know a guy, he thought he was so freaking smart, and we warned him. We said, dude, your wife has got you. You don't really know. She's making you do what you don't want to do. He goes, that's bullshit. And then we had to point a couple of things out. I mean, they get along. They great, right? But he thought he was running in the house. And we was like, dude, you're not. She's fucking running you. It took us, his buddies, it took us about 2 months to figure it out. And it took that fucker 5 months to figure it out. It was like 5 months later, he came back. He goes, oh, you guys are right. It's like the blind leading the blind. We both are clueless. But anyway, you just want to clear yourself, because gambling, your blood pressure will spike either way, if you win or if you lose. If you win 50 grand, trust me, your blood pressure ain't gonna stay like this. It's going. If you lose 50 grand, you probably might fucking stroke out. because you're going to get put out the house by the old lady. But either way, when you lose, when you win, and you got blood pressure, you're older. Like myself, we old as dirt now. So you want to go for walks, right? You want to go to the gym. You want to get exercise. And also, too, guys, mental health. Mental health is always good, right? Going out for walking. You think so? I thought I was an idiot. Hold on, I can't see. Let me see. And I was my mother said that she was kind of worried about me. She said because she knew that I wasn't that smart, and she said I didn't care. And I told her, I said, "Ma, guys don't care about stuff like that." Let's see. God knows I ain't the sharpest. Okay, where are we at? Let's see. Derek. Oh, you said good, man. Your good talk about sports. Talk about sports. Okay. So but I want to say this, though. Still, take it serious, though, Derek, like, and other people, because some people need to hear it, right? Because what comes along with gambling, man, that'll get you. So I just want to make sure that you take care of the mental health, right? Go for walks and all of this stuff, and you drink a lot of water. Just try to, balance it out. Don't stay in the house all day gambling. All right. So Derek, how you look today, man? Hey, can I get some water? Can I get some water? What you mean?
You got my open. What did I do with it?
I don't have any water.
Yes, you do.
Thank you. So, guys, I'm gonna post these winnings. I'm gonna post this stuff about this with the parlays, and so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it like a step back because FanDuel, yeah, make a killing off of FanDuel, but let's go back to the basics and let's see if we can get this money 500, 700, and just go from there. But please, if you want to go for the big bucks, don't look at me because every now and then I'm gonna go for the big bucks. It's better. It's better to have $500 in your pocket to have zero. Now, since I went back to ESPN, it's kind of capped me, right? But because when you were like FanDuel and you see how much money you can make, you get greedy and you do it. And I've hit big a lot of times, but you want to always. You want if you feel like you're losing, then you need to re-strategize, right? So we're going to be going through with this ESPN thing because ESPN is kind of easy and it's really easy, and I recommend you use it for college football because they don't let you tease on FanDuel for football. You win more, right? You win more when you can tease. So normally you will have a 10-legger in college football. And Vegas gets stupid. So they'll put Miami of the blind versus Notre Dame by 50. You get all these on there with these high games. So you either have to go under or over, right? You never know. So what I do is Notre Dame, if they don't get the 40, they don't cover the 50, just put those jokers in there for 40 because it'll probably go as low as 40. Just put it down for 40. You put it down for 40. So instead of getting 25,000 or let's say 2,500, you'll only get 1,000. even 800. Let's say as low as, because when you get to teasing games and changing the points and buying points, you, you'll look around, and in college football, you can make a lot of money because a lot of those spreads are inflated. And a lot of times Vegas knows these guys ain't gonna, a lot of us won't cover. But when you have something like ESPN and it allows you to adjust points, tease. So when you want to, because ESPN will let you tease. So I tease some points on the game tomorrow, NBA. So yeah, yeah. So that's one of the things. I put one on there where I bought points. I took what was that? I took Indianapolis, and I bought more points. And it's Indianapolis +9. Yeah, Indiana +9. Now, wouldn't you like to see that on an everyday basis? Yes. So what you do, you can just, when you're on ESPN, you can tease. And I was like, because I was wondering why when I got on FanDuel, why you can't tease on FanDuel. So now I figured it all out. So ESPN is not. I mean, it's a good site. From my expertise, I would use ESPN for football, NFL, and college. You can make good money. Even college basketball, because they let you tease the points. So FanDuel, you'll win more on ESPN simply because of the fact you can buy points, right? And you can tease things. Like the Indianapolis game. They've got Indianapolis plus, what is it? Indianapolis +6, is it? So I bought points. It's like Indianapolis plus, I moved up to like 9 or 10 or something like that. So what would have been probably $700, well, probably $500 now. But that's okay, right? Because $500 is better than no dollars. Look, the $100 is better than no dollars. So yeah, I'm gonna make some videos, and as soon as I get off of here with you guys, I'm gonna straighten my wife out, and then I'm gonna straighten my wife out, and after I straighten her out, then I'll put something together on the videos. Yes? No, I'm just talking to the guys. Lying sack of shit. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna get together and we're gonna make a couple of videos, and I'm gonna show you guys how you can do it. And once you see it, you'll be like, oh my god, this is so easy. I should have been doing this before. Once again, FanDuel doesn't allow you to tease. They got something on there with FanDuel with teasing, but it's like you just can't tease one game. It's like you got to tease like 4 or 5, and I'm like, that's dumb. Because now your points really gonna go down. So as an ESPN, you can tease. ESPN, you can tease individual games. So let's say St. Mary's of the Blind is playing Notre Dame. The St. Mary's of the Blind is better, right? You can tease and put points on there, right? Now this other team that's over here, Yale versus C&B, right? Well, you're not going to have to worry about Yale because Yale's been putting up I'm just being facetious, just talking. Yale's been putting up about 80 points a game. So you know that they won't need any help. You won't need to buy points for that game, right? So there's some teams you just know, right? Caitlin Clark. I had one with her, but some other teams I put in there lost. Yeah, teasing is good. When they let you tease games, that's so righteous because you can win. FanDuel's not going to let you do that. They've got this thing, and you guys can go look. When you try to tease a game, it's like they won't give you individual games. They make you do like 4 games, right? Like I'm like I'm not gonna do 4 because see now if I go over to ESPN and I do one, hell, instead of getting 700, I could fuck around and get 500. But if you go over to FanDuel and they making you tease like 4 or 5 games, man, you'd be lucky if you get $200 back. But check it out. I mean, if I'm wrong, guys, hit me on it. But I know I'm not because I could not tease like how I wanted to on FanDuel. FanDuel will pay you a lot more, but you have to know your shit, right? So you gotta know when to hold them and when to fold them. That's it, man. That's it. That's it. So we're gonna get together, and I'm gonna do these videos tonight. And I'm gonna show it to you what it looks like. Cause right now, man, on these tickets I got, it look like I got some winners on it. Stay positive, right? Stay super positive. Keep that energy flowing good. And we're gonna get some money in your pocket. Love, peace, and hair grease. Peace out, guys.